It's the 10 crack commandments. Wow. Man can't tell me nothing about this coke. Can't tell me nothing about this crack, this weed, and my hustling niggas. Niggas on the corner, I ain't forget you niggas. My triple B niggas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. It's rules to this shit. I wrote me a manual, a step-by-step booklet for you to get your game on track. Not your wig pushed back. Rule number uno. Never let no one know how much dough you hold. Cause you know that try to breed jealousy, especially if that man fucked up. Get your ass stuck up. Number 2, never let them know your next move. Don't you know bad boys move in silence and violence? Take it from your highness. I done squeeze mad clips at these cats for they bricks and chips. Number 3, never trust nobody. Your mom's set that ass up, properly gassed up. Hoodie the masked up. For that fast buck, she be laying in the bushes to light that ass up. Number 4, know you heard this before. Never get high on your own supply. Number 5, never sell no crack where you rest at. I don't care if they want an ounce, tell them bounce. Number 6, that goddamn credit, get it. You think a crackhead paying you back, shit, forget it. 7, this rule is so underrated. Keep your family and business completely separated. Money and blood don't mix like 2 dicks and no bitch. Find yourself in serious shit. Number 8, never keep no weight on you. Them cats that squeeze your guns can hold jumps too. Number 9 should have been number 1 to me. If you ain't getting back, stay the fucking police. If niggas think you're snitching, they ain't trying to listen. They be sitting in your kitchen, waiting to start hitting. Number 10, a strong word called consignment. Strictly for live men, not for freshmen. If you ain't got the clientele, say hell no. Cause they gon' want their money, rain, sleet, hell, snow. Follow these rules, you'll have mad bread to break up. If not, 24 years on the wake up. Slug hit your temple, watch your frame shake up. Caretaker did your makeup. When you pass, your girl fucked my man Jacob. Heard in 3 weeks she sniffed the whole half a cake up. Heard she suck a good dick and could hook a steak up. Gotta go, more pies to bake up. Word up, Crack King, Frank Wizard.
4, 5, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Shades and corn braids, pitching pennies, honeys had the high top jellies, shooting skelly, motherfuckers was all friendly, lounging at the barbecues, drinking brews, with the neighborhood crews, hanging on the avenues, turn your pages to 1993, niggas is getting smoked, G, believe me. Talk slick, you get your neck slick quick. Cause real street niggas ain't having that shit. Toting text for rep, smoking blunts in the project hallways. Shooting dice all day, waiting for niggas to step up on some fighting shit. We get hype and shit and start fighting shit. So step away with your fist fight ways. Motherfucker, this ain't back in the days, but you don't hear me though. Back in the days. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. All of this to me is a mystery. I hear your motherfuckers talk about it, but I stay seeing bodies with the motherfucking chalk around it. And I'm down with the shit too. for the stupid motherfuckers wanna try to use Kung Fu. Instead of a Mac 10, he tried scrapping slugs in his back end. That's what the fuck happens when you sleep on the street. Little motherfuckers with heat wanna leave a nigga 6 feet deep, and we coming to the waist to make sure the crying and commotion ain't a motherfucking fake. Back in the days, our parents used to take care of us. Look at them now, they even fucking scared of us. Calling the city for help because they can't maintain. Damn shit done changed. If I wasn't in the rap game, I probably have a key knee deep in the crack game. Because the streets is a short stop. Either you're slinging crack rock or you got a wicked jump shot. Shit, it's hard being young from the slums, eating 5-cent gums, not knowing where your meal's coming from. And now the shit's getting crazier and major. Kids younger than me, they got the Skygram pages. Going out of town, blowing up. 6 months later, all the dead bodies showing up. It made me want to grab the 9 and the shotty, but I gotta go identify the body. Damn, what happened to the summertime cookouts? Every time I turn around, a nigga getting took out. Shit, my mama got cancer in her breast. Don't ask me why I'm motherfucking stressed. Things done changed. Better know. I'm a bad man. Lock your windows, close your doors. Biggie Smalls. Yeah. I'm a bad man. My man Imp left a tech and a 9 at my crib. Turned himself in, he had to do a bid. A 1 to 3, he be home the end of 93. I'm ready to get this paper, G. You with me? Motherfucking right. My pockets looking kinda tight. And I'm stressed, yo Biggie, let me get the vest. No need for that, just grab the fucking gat. The first pocket that's fat, the tech is to his back. Word is born, I'ma smoke him, yo don't fake no moves. What? Treat it like boxing, stick and move, stick and move. You ain't got to explain shit. I've been robbing motherfuckers since the slave shit. With the same clip and the same 4.5, 2-point blank, a motherfucker sure to die. That's my word, nigga even try to bogart. Have his mother singing, it's so hard. Yes, love your fucking attitude. Because the nigga play pussy, that's the nigga that's getting screwed and bruised up. From the pistol whipping, webs on the neck from the necklace stripping. Then I'm dipping up the block and I'm robbing bitches too. Up the herringbones and bamboos. I wouldn't give a fuck if you're in here. Give me the baby rings and the #1 mom pendant. I'm slamming niggas like Shaquille. Shit is real. When it's time to eat a meal, I rob and steal. Cause Mom Duke ain't giving me shit. So for the bread and butter, I leave niggas in the gutter. Word to mother, I'm dangerous. Crazier than a bag of fucking angel dust. When I bust my gap, motherfuckers take dirt naps. I'm all that and a dime sack. Where the paper at?
But he's sticking you and taking all your money.
Give me the loot, give me the loot.
I'm a bad man.
Give me the loot, give me the loot.
I'm a bad man.
Give me the loot, give me the loot.
I'm a bad man.
Give me the loot, give me the loot. Give me the loot, give me the loot.
I'm a bad man.
Give me the loot, give me the loot.
I'm a bad man.
Give me the loot, give me the loot.
I'm a bad man.
Give me the loot, give me the loot. Big up, it's a stick up,
And I'm shooting niggas quick if you hiccup. Don't let me throw my clip up in your back and headpiece. The opposite of peace. Sending mom dukery. You're talking to the robbery expert. Step into your wake with your blood or my shirt. Don't be a jerk and get smoked over being resistant. Cause when I lick shots, the shit is persistent. Goodness gracious, the papers. Where the cash at? Where the stash at? Nigga, pass that before you get your grave done from the main thug. 357 slump, and my nigga Biggie got an itchy one grip. Running the chain, but 32 in the clip. Motherfuckers better strip. Yeah, nigga, peel. Before you find out how blue steel feel. From the Beretta, putting all the holes in your sweater. The money getter, motherfuckers know the better. Rolex watches, the colorful swatches. I'm digging in pockets, motherfuckers can't stop it. Man, niggas come through, I'm taking high school rings too. Bitches get scared for the earrings and bangles. And when I rock her and drop her, I'm taking her to knockers. And if she's resistant, baka, baka, baka. So go get your man, bitch, he can get robbed too. Tell him Biggie took it, what the fuck he gonna do? I hope apologetic, or I'ma have to set it. And if I said it, the cocksucker won't forget it. Give me the loot, give me the loot. 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 Man, listen, all this walking is hurting my feet. Who money looks sweet? Where? In the Isuzu Jeep. Man, I throw him in the fiend. You grab the fucking green, and if he start to scream, bomb, bomb, have a nice dream. Hold up, he got a fucking bitch in the car. Fur coats and diamonds. She thinks she a superstar. Ooh, Biggie, let me jack her. Kick her in the back, hit her with the gas. Chill, shorty, let me do that. Just get the fucking car keys and cruise up the block. The bitch act shot, getting shot on the spot. Oh shit, the cops. Be cool, fool. They ain't gonna roll up. All they want is fucking donuts. So why the fuck you keep looking? I guess to get his life cooking. I just came home and trying to see Central fucking home. Shit, I ain't looking in my face. You better hold ass, cause I ain't with no fucking chase. So lace up your boots, cause I'm about to shoot a true motherfucker going out for the loot. Take that, motherfuckers. It's over.
Get ready for the next battle.
So you wanna be hardcore with your hat to the back, talking about the gaps in your raps, but I can't feel that hardcore appeal that you're screaming. Maybe I'm dreaming. This ain't Christopher Williams, still some MC got the feel one, cats I got the feel some. To let niggas know that if you fuck with big and heavy, I get up in that ass like a wedgie. Says who? Says me, the lyrical. Niggas saying Biggie off the street, it's a miracle. Left the drugs alone, took the dubs along with me. Just for niggas acting shifty. Sticks and stones, break bones, but they gotta kill your quicker. Especially when I drunk off the liquor. Smoke the fuck by the boxes, back the blocks. It's natural to eat your niggas like shots. Fuck, baby. All the snitches from staying in my business. What is this? Relentless approach to know if I'm broke or not. Just cause I joke and smoke a lot don't mean I don't take the clock. 16 shots for my niggas in the pen until we motherfucking meet again. I'm doing rhymes now, fuck the crimes now. Come on the app, I'm real hard to find now. Cause I'm knee deep in the beats. In the Land Cruiser Jeep with the Mac 10 by the seats. For the jackers, the jealous ass crackers in the I make it prove that it's bulletproof. Hold your head, cause when you hit the bricks, I got gin mad blunt. And bitches sucking dick, the fuck, baby. So I guess you know the story, the rap side, crack side, how I smoke, don't smack bitches.
pipes. It's type simple and plain to maintain. I add a little funk to the brain, the funk baby. Bad boy full of fat. Big song. I Mayor Giuliani ain't trying to see no black man turn to John Gotti. My daughter use a potty, so she's older now. Educated street knowledge, I'm a molder now. Trick a little dough, buying young girls' fringes, dealing with the dope fiend binges, seeing syringes in the vein. Hard to explain how I maintain. The crack smoke make my brain feel so strange. Breaking days on the set, no sweat, drunk off my wet. Can't bag yet because it's still wet. But when I drive back at 5 at a time, I can clock about 9 on the check cashing line. I had the first and the third, rehearsed, that's my word. Thinking the game, D's knew my first name. Should I quit shit? No, even though they had me scared, yo, they got an 8, I got a check with air holes. And that's just how the shit go in the struggle, motherfucker.
Come on. What you say?
I don't wanna live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. I'm living every day like a hustle. Another drug jungle, another day, another struggle. I don't wanna live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. I'm living every day like a hustle. Another drug jungle, another day, another struggle. I don't wanna live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. I'm living every day like a hustle. Another drug jungle, another day, another struggle. I don't wanna live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. I'm living every day like a hustle. Another drug to juggle. Another day, another struggle.
Hello? Oh shit, nigga. What the fuck time is it, man? Oh, goddamn. Nigga, do you know what time it is? Oh shit, what the fuck's going on? You alright? Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you?
When I die, fuck it, I wanna go to hell. Cause I'm a piece of shit, it ain't hard to fucking tell. It don't make sense going to heaven with the goody goodies dressed in white. I like black Timbs and black hoodies. Gotta probably have me on some real strict shit. No sleeping all day, no getting my dick licked. Hanging with the goody goodies, lounging in paradise. Fuck that shit. I wanna tote guns and shoot dice. All my life I've been considered as the worst. Lying to my mother, even stealing out her purse. Crime after crime, from drugs to extortion. I know my mother wish she got a fucking abortion. She don't even love me like she did when I was younger. Sucking on her chest just to stop my fucking hunger. I wonder if I died, would tears come to her eyes? Forgive me for my disrespect, forgive me for my lies. My baby mother's 8 months, her little sister's 2. Who's to blame for both of them?
Nah, nigga, not you.
I swear to God, I wanna just slip my wrist and end this bullshit.
This is Immortal Technique, Harlem, New York, all over the world. This is Immortal Technique, Harlem, New York, all over the world. And this is The Martyr. If you are listening to this, it is your responsibility to burn this for every single motherfucker you know.
I'm content to die for my beliefs. So cut off my head and make me a martyr. The people will always remember it. No, they will forget.
A man who walks with God can walk anywhere. Hence, I fear nothing. The point of guerrilla war is not to succeed. It's always been just to make the enemy bleed, depriving the soldiers of the peace of mind that they need. Bullets are hard to telegraph when they bob and they weave. The only way a guerrilla war can never be over is when the occupation can't afford more soldiers until they have to draft the last of you into the service, and you refuse cause you don't see the purpose. The only way to counter the insurgents that are well equipped is to paint the people fighting for freedom as terrorists. Then find a faction looking for foreign investment, install them in power and murder any objections. You can't stop a revolution from breathing, so to beat them they offer people the illusion of freedom. But when you're done dreaming and wake up tortured for treason, then you can see them hiding behind the God they believe in. Deep in the trenches, in the heart of a war. That's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker, it's on. During the night before the start of the dawn. That's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker, it's on. When gunshots are raining in the heart of a storm. That's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker, it's on. Guerrilla war when the army is gone. That's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker, it's on. The purpose of life is a life with a purpose. So I'd rather die for a cause than live a life that is worthless. I don't need the circus or the day of national observance. I need you to think for you and stop being a servant. Pawns only move a square in the game that they're used in, and realize it too late, like the shooting of Huey Newton or Patrice Lumumba and Salvador Allende, slaughtered by the power-hungry branches of their own head. Gandhi wasn't killed by Pakistani nationals. He was assassinated by a Hindu radical. And Che Guevara, rebel to a U.S. continent, was sold to the CIA by Bolivian communists. Wasn't Yitzhak Rabin murdered by a Zionist, and Anwar Sadat a victim of the same violence? Malcolm X was seen as a threat to the FBI, but to blast them they used Muslims from the NOI. Even the 35th president of the republic was murdered by factions of his own government. So now that it's proven that a soldier of revolution or head of an empire disguised in a constitution cannot escape the retribution or manipulation of the self-appointed rulers of the planet's corporations. So I'ma need every generation to put your hands up, cause you can only get them off your back when you stand up. Deep in the trenches, in the heart of a war. That's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker, it's on. During the night before the start of the dawn. That's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker, it's on. When gunshots are raining in the heart of a storm. That's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker, it's on. Guerrilla war when the army is gone. That's the place the martyr is born. Motherfucker, it's on. I was a man, blessed by God, to survive some of the worst circumstances. I had many things. A beautiful woman I loved, a home, money, and I gave it all up to bleed and to die free. Sometimes I look back on that life and I wonder what it would have been like. And in moments of weakness I think about trading it. But then I snap the fuck out of it and I get back to my reality. And I realize that I'm in the heart of a war. And that's the place of martyrs born.
What do you see when you're in the dark and the demons come?
I see you. I see you standing over the grave of another dead president.
America's nightmare. Young, black, and just don't give a fuck. Run up in the courtroom and wet them up. Got nothing to lose but my handcuffs. Every man must choose to lay down and stand up. It's wartime. Everything is fair, no fear. When they said the homie murdered the judge, I don't care. Fuck him. He deserved it. Long as the homie get away and don't get caught for the crime, I encourage it. We rooting for the villain in black, pouring out absolute salute. Niggas is shooting back. Self-defense, we bang the pistol like Larry Davis or Brian Nichols. Every pig, every public official, the boomerang is coming back to get you. You think what you sold, did you? The system you created a monster. Now you're scared cause it's coming back to haunt you. Angels above me, demons below me, fighting over
the blame. I'ma rep my name and get my aim right. Let's have an overthrow and after party in the same night. Same height as Huey, same muscle built as Malcolm, with the same circumstances in the hood. You know the outcome, and read it in the news about your sergeant and your captain. Don't take this as a warning, just another nigga rapping. Fuck the way we organize and fuck the training and the grappling. And fuck them Uncle Toms and call police because we smacked them. And fuck you sympathizing with your middle class reactions, cause we banging on the system G'd up. Fuck the factions. And if you didn't know, the G was for George Jackson. A long lived his warrior spirit packing the magnum. Watching over the soldiers, knowing niggas be blacking when we really need to be disciplined in our ways and actions. When we get some freedom, you niggas can start bragging. Till then, inside the blood in my eye, you see the drag.
Angels above me, demons below me, fighting over angels above me, demons below me, fighting over
I'm like the birth of baby Muhammad. The movement I started could spar with the hardest. A martyr regarded as Spartacus hearted. It doesn't matter whose missiles can shoot the farthest when you're a target in an Afghan Tuderberg forest. Close quarters combat over corrupted elections. Bilderberg is like cancer, it grows an infection. Nepotism is the gold in the conductor's connection, and ignorance is the prison that the people are kept in. The military ain't there for the people's protection. They're just there to protect an investment. That's why people get arrested, electrocuted, molested, connected. Streets are infested with those tired of protesting. Traumatized children thrown to guerrilla garrisons. 9/11 generations pale in comparison. And you will learn a lesson repeated through history, that no matter what you think, occupation is not victory. Somalia, Kashmir, Nigeria, Palestine, Iraq, bring it back.
Get up and howl about America and democracy. There is no America. There is no democracy. We no longer live in a world of nations and ideologies. The world is a college of corporations, inexorably determined by the immutable bylaws of business. The world is a business. And I have chosen you to preach this evangel.
For all my free market healthcare robbing, stock stealing, retirement fund fucking with niggas. Fuck you little credit card scam and jewelry stealing, crack selling, liquor store robbing motherfuckers. Shout to the homies, Carnegie, OG, Willie Randolph Hearst, Baruch, Rockefeller, the real Rockefeller, my main bitch Leona, pour out a little Louis XIII, Scott Rothstein, Jack Abramoff, hold your head, my Rothschild niggas, let's get this money. I spend my day peppering America overseas, pension for the workers, nigga please, embezzlement, etiquette, private settlement, I'm better with Confederate rhetoric from my mansion in Connecticut, foreclosure Vic hoes out the tenement, I twist words like a speech impediment, I hope you got good credit bitch, if not better get a new job with benefits, while I play golf with niggas and get cheddar with, new money buys brand new carrots, my old money bunch of great grandparents, you got grills in your mouth, I ain't mad at ya, I own every gold mine in South Africa, thanks baby you made me $1 billion, plus I own a building, for each one of my children's children, that's the shit, snort coke in the whip, Miss USA sucking my dick, yeah what, fuck the law cause real jailers for suckers, I go to country club prison you dumb motherfuckers, I am the 1% fucking bitches, yeah, you know my CEO corporate steez, please, overthrow governments overseas in a breeze, So if I'm ever in court, my assets are never free. I got a job and a house and a bank account. When I'm out, I doubt that's something you could say. And if not, then I fake death like Kenneth Blade. Make money every day, the world burns on its access. While y'all struggling to pay taxes, I'm getting my money the fastest. Memos and faxes, shredded up documents, slush funds through the corrupt continents. But they don't want me indicted, cause they don't want my dirty laundry aired when I fight it. Don't get my lawyers excited, cause what good is a law if you can't rewrite it? I got CIA traitors, dictators, so fuck y'all whistleblowers and haters. Shit, I'll invest money from Al-Qaeda in the bank. 9/11 widows go too late to capitalism's who I pray to. Fuck the state of the world. Money talks, so what the fuck I need to say to your girl? I don't pay him to fuck, I pay him to leave. You know my CEO corporate steez, greed. I treat countries like the IMF, down on your knees. Real gangsters run the world, fuck what you believe. I cut down the forest while y'all niggas burning some trees. I get your family murdered for a couple of G's, cause your working class money ain't fucking with me. You think rappers are rich cause of songs you heard? My labels make the money and have it rap the fucking word. Y'all in the ocean coasting with the sails out. Hey America, thanks for the bailouts. I made off like the Banco Ambrosiano. Got away scot-free like El Vaticano. Activists, activists get mad at me cause I'm a tax-free charity. 80% to the staff and company and 20% to the homeless and hungry. The country gotta pay the Fed Reserve. Kick back to the banksters, haven't you learned? You protest cops and patrols on the street, but I bought City Hall so I own the police. Email, Facebook, and the shit you tweet on a phone company, so I heard you speaking. My suggestion is no correction, no election, sex with no affection, no invention to benefit the world. A man will exist till I got the money in my hand. World Bank, interest rate, damn rate on the spot. But I'm a gangster, you gon' take my money like it or not, nigga. I got your country in my pocket, motherfucker. You know my CEO Masonic steez, cheese. Only little people pay all these taxes and fees. Since you were born, we control what you watch and you read. And pretty soon we're gonna own the fucking air that you breathe. I take what I want, fucker, I don't have to say please. I convince you that it's good for you, take it and leave. You think presidents are the face of a nation? I put them all where they are. End of the conversation.
Rest in peace. Here's another warrior song. Rep this life to the fullest. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Motherfuckers, say your prayers
for brothers who die from black on black violence. Rest in peace.
You ain't paying respect when you supposed to.
Rep this life to the fullest. Rest in peace.
Yeah. This ain't for y'all. This toast to them.
Yeah. Rock Raider.
Rest in peace.
Here's a toast to the dead. If you don't drink, smoke to the head. For the freedom fighters killed by the feds. For those who died hard in the streets, soaking in red, and die slow asleep in a dream, choking in bed. Here's a toast to the dead. For my enemies that are gone. I'm not a coward, so celebrating that will be wrong. I pray to God that your soul will come back again, so I can see you in the next life and finish it then. A toast to the dead for criminals burning in hell. I wonder how many presidents are burning as well. Emperors, popes, senators, generals, amputees feeling lucky until they see the vegetables. A toast to the dead for those who are forgotten, written out of history by the corrupted and rotten. Black saints whitewashed during La Reconquista. Thousands of Indios, Spaniards used to conquer the Incas. Fuck a moment of silence, I need a moment of violence, like the 19th century Caribbean islands. Long live those who came before, that paved the way for me. The warriors and scientists that came before slavery. And if that last lyric was predictable, take that clairvoyance and apply it to life and the physical. Presumptuous, half-hearted homunculus. Self-destruction is the power without knowing what the function is.
Here's another warrior song. Rep this life to the fullest. Rest in peace.
Motherfuckers, say your prayers
for brothers who die from black on black violence. Rest in peace.
You ain't paying respect when you supposed to.
Rep this life to the fullest. Rest in peace.
This ain't for y'all. This toast to them.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Here's a toast to the dead, for all of my fam. I will never let an idea die with a man. My rhymes are like NASCAR lines designed to give a view of this. J Dilla's still alive as long as his music is. A toast to the dead, for rap legends and pioneers. Your legacy won't be forsaken as long as I am here. Knowledge of the past and wisdom of the present I'll teach and leave in the hands of a worthy lieutenant. A toast to the dead, for children with cancer and AIDS. A cure exists and you probably could have been saved. Sad to see medicine, divorce, morality, corporate home wreckers pimping up the salary. A toast to the dead, for those that have died today. The victims and those exonerated by DNA. The only thing worse than giving freedom to the guilty is killing the innocent and leaving your soul filthy. Immortal technique, remember me when I'm gone. I encrypted my lyrics to stay alive in a song, so you'll always keep a piece of my spirit inside when you struggle to complete what I started before I died. But some of you won't survive the changes the earth makes, swallowed by tsunamis, hurricanes and earthquakes. And that's just the first stage. If you cannot reverse ways and realize that we are one regardless of our birthplace.
Here's another warrior song. Brothers who die from black on black ground, the rest of peace.
You ain't paying respect when you supposed to.
Rep this life to the fullest, rest of peace.
This ain't for y'all, this goes to them.
Metaphysics,
rest of peace.
My last toast to the dead is for the listener. Being on extraterrestrial. Remember us for all our primitive ways when you study us long after the end of our day.
Get ready for the next battle.
I am the light in the sky, looking at you. I can read your mind. I am the maker of rules, dealing with fools. I can treat you blind.
My truth is the Ark of the Covenant buried in Ethiopia. Watch you fucking with a Minneapolis Somalian. When I go home, the world I used to know is gone and I will live on my own. For which I'll profit a rapper with creative control. To sign a deal with the devil and lose his soul. My stillborn first expression is cold like the faces of slave masters on the PayPal phone. Subliminal racial supremacy choking me quick like the bedtime stories of Joseph Smith. Lynch mob gunning for me, trying to murder my seeds. So shorty put him in the Nile in a basket of reeds. And now I stare into the future with a spiritual flashlight, wondering who the fuck was me in a past life. Bad diet, fuck raw, die young, fast life. Same as a crash flight that took off when the music died on your last night. Tell them the truth, and they call you a traitor. Talk to them honestly, and they call you a hater. Losing my composure, cause the message is urgent. Talking reckless, drunk on the mic like Larry Merchant. Cursing at the serpent, Sumerian demons who brush their wings against the air that are breathing. A heathen with nothing left to believe in, even a reason for living. That was forgiven by God and not religion. Envision Jesus risen from the dead like Forrest in the Baptist church, shaking off the rigor mortis. The borders should be illegal instead of the people that were here before the Bible and all of its sequels. I speak to the detached and unrealistic that were born normal but turned socially autistic. We resisted Homeland Security's mission because I know what they really envision.
I am the eye in the sky, looking at you. I can read your mind.
Not smart to be dumb.
Great.
Goodbye.
Round 3. Fight.
Hey, is that true?
told you that, man. Your mother, it wasn't a gang, right? We were just a group of friends.
Did you do bad too?
No. Look, we just used to draw on stuff and play karate, borrow things, throw stuff, and run around at night like goons.
What's a goonie?
You never heard of Goonies before?
Goonies.
What? I could've chose another life with the feds trying to get me. Little kids putting work in like the Gap and Disney. In the whip, high as shit like Bobby and Whitney. Grab your hand and push the motherfucking pedal to 60. Harlem cops risk me to get me to make the quotas, but I told ya, siempre hay que separar las drogas. Fall brawl in the club, popping and rocking jaws. Shot it out, leaving bullet holes the size of matzo balls. I love thick chicks, never fuck with a slim broad. Played soccer and hammered nails into the shin guards. Gambled at CeeLo with Dominicans, locked in the tombs. We was there for robbing niggas for them Spanish doubloons. Remember Goonie era graffiti of all sorts. Now they wanna foreclose on the hood to build a golf course. I'll put your hand in the blender to make an entree, and cut your dick off and glue it back on the wrong way. All my revolutionary soldiers better rhyme. My word is mathematics, bitch. Numbers never lie. So even if they tell you I'm dead, nigga, I'm still alive. Because, motherfucker, Goonies never die. Witness protection program, rappers better hide. I serve revenge out the freezer, niggas never slide. So if they tell you I'm gone and you safe, niggas lie. Because, motherfucker, Goonies
I'm a
never
certified
die.
Goonie. The type to burglarize your crib and leave it smelling like sour and Afghan Goonie. True that. Life is a movie, but yours was filmed on the greenest screen. I give you pure, uncut raw. No deleted scenes. War with a broadsword, dumping the Tech 9, slit your throat. Give you a Colombian necktie. The best buy to get. We let die, let fly the next guy that tries some shit. I listen, a few words just to describe my clique. We like a gang of Spartans walking on a God's strip. Watch your lip, never say die. Time to fight and we never run. My Goonies bomb niggas for jewelry. We call them treasure hunts. Let them front like he a tough guy with me. I'll hit him. Slug turn him to one eye, Willie watery grave. Hide the chips, I'll hijack your boatload and cruise away on my pirate ship. Nigga, all my revolutionary soldiers better rhyme. My word is mathematics, bitch. Numbers never lie. So even if they tell you I'm dead, nigga, I'm still alive. Because, motherfucker, Goonies never die. Witness protection program, rappers better hide. I serve revenge out the freezer, niggas never slide. So if they tell you I'm gone and you safe, niggas lie. Because, motherfucker, Goonies never die.
Before Duncan Pender Hughes was running with Dougie Doug, my team got away with murder. We ain't fit the bloody gloves, those jungle breeds, and we've come to feed our hungry cubs with hoes pulling at our pipes like Goonies under country clubs. Let these funny thugs know whoever steps in Pollock's spot is getting crushed with solid rock like the chest of copper pot. I suggest the drama stops. I'll flood blocks with mustard gas. Europe Shit's Creek in a rubber raft, cut in half. Cross my fucking path, I dare you. I'll mean who lit the fuse. Quick to lose my marbles like Mikey, replacing his with jewels. Watching y'all enslave the game, I'm forced to say the truth. Break the chains quick as sloth, reaching for baby Ruth. We got 80 proof and Horse and Daisy Dukes extra low, while fat bitches do the truffle shuffle just to get in shows. Fuck what your record sold. Respect the code and recognize the rebel tribe that my people kept alive will never die.
all my revolutionary soldiers better rhyme. My word is mathematics, bitch. Numbers never lie. So even if they tell you I'm dead, nigga, I'm still alive. Because, motherfucker, Goonies never die. Witness protection program, rappers better hide. I serve revenge out the freezer, niggas never slide. So if they tell you I'm gone and you safe, niggas lie. Because, motherfucker, Goonies never die.
Why did you wear ski goggles?
Look, man, it is way past your bedtime, okay?
How did you afford all that polo? I know you didn't pay for it.
Whoa, alright, man. Who's been talking to you, yo? Never mind. Go to sleep.
I want to go to bed.
Well, it's late.
I want another story.
You can't have another story.
Tell me another story.
Duérmete, carajo.
Now.
Go to sleep.
What did you do with all the money?
What money, man?
Can I have some of the money?
I spent it, okay?
Sucker.
What? That's what I thought. Take your ass to bed. adopted the priceless African image of ISIS, replaced it with a lifeless, anorexic white bitch. The fashion industry got them in a funny spot. Self-hatred leaking out they mouth like a money shot. Movie star Hollywood Babylon fantasy. Bunch of peacock bitches in a cocaine canopy. And if you healthy, they make you think you're a manatee. Look how they invented this Eurocentric insanity. Got you brainwashed to the point you bleaching your skin. Blind to the truth and can't see the beauty within. Cause ain't nothing wrong with exercise to tighten your thighs. But there's something wrong with contacts to lighten your eyes. We going backwards from hip hop in the park to the experiments by Dr. Kenneth Clark. So after the cannabis, I'ma have to handle this. Release the pressure on her and open her like an amethyst.
Their lies can't phase your beauty. You gotta know who you are. Stay strong and always remember the truth in your heart. Don't forget there are those who benefit from your scars. You deny what's natural.
Yeah, check it. The business of beauty isn't a natural model. It's built to be the opposite of the cultures we topple. These magazines got you caught in a hustle. Cause when you starve yourself, your body doesn't burn fat, it burns muscle. And men who don't even like women control the business. That's why the women look like men and the men like bitches. I break it down as God is my witness. Remember Sambo, caricature characteristics. Now who got the collagen under their lipstick? Implanted Arabic hips, surgical sickness. A bipolar society that claims to be righteous. Spray painting artificial melanin, trying to be like us. Living in a pathetic epidemic of schizophrenics. Buying a synthetic body with credit. You mad that I said it, but you know that I'm right. Find a natural beauty and get you some natural love tonight.
Their lies can't phase your beauty. You gotta know who you are. Stay strong and always remember the truth in your heart. Don't forget there are those who benefit from your scars. You deny what's natural. Their lies can't fade your beauty. No, you gotta know who you are. Yeah. Oh no, always remember truth fighting hard.
Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck dirty hell. Immortal technique. Got guns too, nigga. Killer Mike. Fuck Terminator, nigga. Brother Ali. Fuck Rambo. No. Yeah. The ghetto is like a prison with invisible bars. No matter where you at, it always follow you where you are. And it's hard out there for a pimp to get out of, but it's harder for the hooker that he beat the shit out of. I got niggas underground in the Confederate States, ironically running from slavery that prison creates. So I never hate on the South, I respect their vision. I just hate on niggas that promote Samboism and white execs that love to see us in that position. They reflect the stereotypes of America's vision. They want us dancing, cooning and hollering, only respect us for playing Stay in your places, or more people are trapped in practical blackfacism. So fuck a civil war between the North and the South. It's between field niggas and slaves that are stuck in the house.
Civil war for the soul of a nation. This is a struggle to save civilization. Demonstrations overthrowing the occupation. The annihilation of mental colonization. Civil war for the soul of a nation. We fight for the future of our civilization. Destroy the corrupt government organizations. Trying to survive cultural assassination.
Rip niggas, blood niggas, essays, Asians. Why the fuck we born with each other's population? The devil wanna dead all our population, people in folk nation. Why the separation? Why we got Jamaicans hating on Haitians when the British and French rape both nations? Mexicans and blacks kill each other straight hating, while the government profits from prison population. If you on the bottom, be you Anglo or Asian, you gotta recognize the realness in what I'm saying. You gotta recognize another G ain't the enemy. When the police ride and kill us frequently, we gotta make the youth see where the truth be. If you a G, then grow and develop GD. 50 years of gains and our people still poor. If we really run the streets, we should really end war.
Civil war for the soul of a nation. This is a struggle to save civilization. Demonstrations overthrowing the occupation. The annihilation of mental colonization. Civil war for the soul of a nation. We fight for the future of our civilization. Destroy the corrupt government organizations. Trying to survive cultural assassination.
Listen, our hearts were torn apart just like y'all was. Watching towers full of souls fall to sawdust. Every time we called your office, you ignored us. Now you're holding hearings on us all inside of Congress. Microscopes on us, asking which your hardest. My answer was in line with all of the founding fathers. I think Patrick said it best, give me liberty or death. I shall never accept anything less. You claim innocence, you play victimless, but you gave the kiss of death in the name of self-defense. Slavery and theft of other nations to the end of pacifying your citizenry with excess. We believe in freedom, justice, security, but they're only pure when they're applied universally. So certainly if I rage against the machine, my aim was only to clean the germs out of the circuitry. Urgently putting fear inside your heart, make you burn Qurans and tell me not to build a mosque. Me, my wife and babies, we ain't never made you hard. We just wanna touch our head to the floor and talk to God. Ask him to remove every blemish from our heart. The greatest threat of harm doesn't come from any bomb. The moment you refuse the human rights for just a few, what happens when that few includes you? Civil war.
Go back to the people that hold us some basic ancient secrets they keepin' in sus they stole it from. Peter Joseph told us so, but only those that sin and know can counteract the status quo and balance act which way to go. RFID, CID, used by the beast to track you down. Charging the car can cause an alarm as part of the arm that tracks you now. Bags you checkin', you go inside, you prepared to fly. Watch for the scanner, you cannot hide. Comfortable. Reach for the sky, climbing a tree when I'm getting high. That big brother eagle start to die. No matter what the breeze they weave and the vibes and plans of the sea, so the seas that provide. The way for us to breathe out the evil inside. My only can't see the dream is alive, freeze from the evil and the demons outside.
I blame it on the government, say it on the radio. I have a devil in my infrared scope. Every president we ever had lied.
Yeah. Yo, the world a mess, we all lust the flash. I won't stop till the people see success. Some of the beat to death, so many people left with the mark of the beast, can't cheat the test. You bear the mark, I bear the mark. With the blood of the water, there for sharks. Now everybody wanna be cool with marks. With the less of the buying and more the bar. In the world of fakes, here's what it takes. Gotta have big balls, not baby grapes. At a crazy pace to do it face to face. The whole race chase waste space is the stage. With a warm embrace, they go and stab your back. And so whack to the hacks, flat jack the tracks. And with a bomb attack, we gon' bomb them back. With the cold facts, rap tracks, capture jacks. There's no latch attached, you can't own the soul. So no go, scroll, pull, patrol. Let's go toe to toe like pro dojo throws. Soldier soul, so don't go slow. No need to throw, no need to flip. What we need is change and leadership. Won't even give a chance to plead the fit. For the radar, go from beat to blip, bitch.
I blame it on the government, say it on the radio. And if you don't already know, I have a devil in my infrared scope. Cause I don't give a motherfucker. I blame it on the government.
mind of a genius trapped in a cerebral palsy. You underestimate the hood. You think niggas is stupid. We read the country's credits. Niggas know who produced it. Why the fuck you think they pushing military recruitment? America been platinum and she afraid of recoupment. So when you try to close the border and don't let us in, I'll overthrow California with 20 million Mexicans, Cubans and Chinese who came looking for freedom till they realized America was run by a demon. And I don't mean George Bush, he was a fucking zero. More like the Roman Emperor Nero, who did nothing while the black slum turned to Atlantis. I mean those behind the canvas that made the mechanics and then planned it. It sounds simple, but stupid niggas won't understand it until the mark of the beast has your face branded, nigga.
I blame it on the government, say it on the radio. And if you don't already know, I have a devil in my brain. On the government. Every president we ever had lied. I have a devil in my brain.
Beware the beast man, for he is the devil's pawn. Alone among God's primates, he kills for sport, or lust, or greed. Yea, he will murder his brother to possess his brother's land. Let him not breed in great numbers, for he will make a desert of his home and yours. Shun him. Drive him back into his jungle lair, for he is the harbinger of death.
SP the ghost, poison pain, Vinny Patch, nagga. We gon' stomp him out, gut him out, run him out. Put your younger out, send the Uncle Bunkers out. We gon' stomp him out, gun him out, run him out. Nigga, ain't nothing simple outside no Uncle Bunkers, nigga, feel me? Don't bring the Uncle Bunkers out, nigga, fuck out of here.
All troops in formation, let the siege commence. Back like I was locked up, putting in work, burning through books like Nazis in the Catholic Church. I'm cursed like Cain when he murdered his brother. Cut your face off and wear it while I'm fucking your mother. I'm Mars, old Tor, the Avenger, the God of War. And if you don't believe in me, I doubt you believe in God at all. I breathe smokeless fire, the gin type that'll make you hate the way Allah made you to live life like Hindu niggas that be bleaching they skin white. Other people's teeth in my hands after a fist fight. I was born with a sixth sense and a swift right. Skin werewolves and rape demons at midnight. Sell your kids into slavery after we murder you, or sacrifice them in the same fire we burning you. Barbarian funeral, nigga, you wanna know? Damn, the river bury me and let the water flow.
Chaos, mayhem, bang it, slay them, upright, rape them, case them, pandemonium, insurgents, death roaches, committing this murder. Kill them, erase history, make them a mystery.
Cut the nose off for the ears off a whole head. Immortal and ghost coming, cold red. You never seen a black barbarian, warrior, warlord, pussy, cut your balls off. More bodies come, more bodies hold off. What you want the sword to get shit sawed off? You don't need an axe in it, and I'm breaking your back cause your spine needed a crack in it. You bugging me, I'm coming to fumigate. Like Wolverine and Sabretooth, the way that I mutilate. I'm like the Viking and Valhalla rising, except I got black skin and both of my eyes in. Don't test him, please don't stress him. He'll hang you from a tree with your own intestines. How you wanna die, make your own suggestion. Now talk to the Lord and make your own confession.
Yeah, chaos, mayhem, bang out, slay them, upright, rape
pussies living in the movie theater. Put the motherfucking spell on you like brujeria. Chop his motherfucking head like a ruthless leader. Guns drawn in the church service, shoot the preacher. You need to be godly to know a law. Ain't no rappers eating around me like a broken jaw. It ain't never been a day that I ain't broke the law. What you think I hold the motherfucking toaster for? I ain't going there, it's police in that room. And Vinny walk around with bags of dust like a vacuum. Bury you under the earth inside a black tomb. My body covered in dashiki and stab wounds. I'm a gorilla, barbarians is my ancestors. That's a part of my neurological transmitters. We Islamic and brought the story of sham with us. While we brought the motherfucking blam blam with us.
Chaos, mayhem, bang him, slay him, rape him, rape him, fuck case him, pandemonium, insurgent, divergence, motherfucker, pillage, kill him, erase history, make it a mystery. The walls have been breached. We came in the name of peace and brotherhood. You rewarded us in bondage, slavery, poisoned our water, changed our names, worm their homes, take their clothes, skin them alive. Hold on. Upset the women, no. Rape them. Chase them. Pandemonium. Insurgent. Divergence. Murder. Pillage. Kill them. Erase history. Make them a mystery.
No one will know these people ever existed.
Slay them.
And all that will be left is what we build upon their ruin.
Pandemonium. Insurgent. Divergence. Committed this murder. Pillage. Kill them. Erase history. Make them a mystery.
If you are the child of God and God is a part of you, then in your imagination, God's supposed to look like you. And when you accept a picture of the deity assigned to you by another people, you become the spiritual prisoners of that other people.
New to the world, fresh out the barrio. I was an outlaw rebel, out of my mind, young and wild. My existence defined in one word: survive.
Check. If it could be sold, I could sell it. If it can't, that's cool. I'll fix it up, make it look good enough to catch some fools. It started when I was young, with my Genesis games. He traded me John Madden for, I don't remember the name, but it was weak though. The streets though, they play with Perico. So Dito became my E-ho. He had cheap blow, and each O like 3-4 times I flip ones. But it's Evo, the people I deal with a stick nuns. With big guns, they diesel, that diesel never change. The cuties still gnaw like they agree with everything. The weed ain't the same, all the colors is new. It ain't just green, the haze is purple and them berries is blue. I don't care if it was pink, as long as they still smoking. I had them bags packed till they damn near open. The hustle's in my veins, I could bleed in a pot and make a soup that'll go for $10 a pop.
In La Calle, on a collision course with incarceration, consumed by the lies of the streets. They were an illusion, but I awoke, caged like an animal.
They got me locked in a cell where I'm feeling like an experiment. My spirit sharper than lasers they used to build pyramids. Writing on the walls keep me sane. Knuckle push-ups on the concrete till I bleed out the pain. Thoughts of my freedom lingering in my brain. I'm stronger and much quicker, I appreciate the gain. Building with my ALites, brown power reunite. Tattoos of my flag, PR pride, Jesus Christ. But I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. So when I'm free I'll teach and spread the speech of how they try to divide us, make us weak, find us and break a peace. So I got us, making peace, honest, I play for keys. This is the life of your forefathers that fought hard on four corners of backyards, power in numbers, so they subtract us and add bars. If they want it, we gon' take them to war. We not a gang or a clique, we young lords.
I came to my senses. Un esclavo no soy. That is now my past. I came to know me and my people. Red, brown, and black help me paint the future.
The world got a template to turn us into inmates, caged in a state pen, man. Fuck going to Penn State, bondage and slave ships, the punch in your time card. Want my oasis, space and jungle behind bars. Got my epiphany like Malcolm X. Prison to the bricks, but I'm stuck in this global house arrest. I'm a free man, so I changed my mannerisms. This Greenspan system wanna damn my activism. Estilo machetero, get my people out the ghetto. 21st century grito del lado stop the ghetto. We vocal minorities, no Pokemon tail. Guess the local authorities to we the Hoochie Man trail. For robbing bodegas and boosting like low lives. Media figures, token and 4-5. Revolutionary gangsters in your presence. Try to dead us with cancer through chemical testing.
Unidos por fin, we seize the time. Free at last. Learn to love, live to fight. Not just for me, but for others. Teach the new blood and live for freedom. I survived the COINTELPRO assassinations, AIDS epidemic, crack era, fracture the nation. The interpretation of American democracy is best exemplified in its foreign policy dichotomy. I live a double life of political philosophy, but revolution follows me to struggle for equality against the morally bankrupt, claiming to be born again. It's a civil war again, like MS-13's origin. Ban ethnic studies claiming our culture will swallow them, but you can't conquer people and build a country on top of them, and then feel offended that they breathe the same oxygen. Your family values lack the wisdom of Solomon, but Operation Condor and Operation Bootstrap of Poli-Sci 101 research for the new jacks. It's hard to reach communist utopia tomorrow when your hands are in a fucking glass jar like Che Guevara. Forget the distorted historical facts you were given. Slave trade was the capital for capitalism. Trapped in a prison, mentally dying existentially, separated from people you can't see yourself to be, then racially integrated into a burning house colony of an empire economically burning out. Can't win a debate, so they sponsor every threat to me. I wonder if Agent 800 is standing next to me.
En Puerto Rico, the main problem we have is que somos colonia. We're a colony. We're fighting for freedom because we will not be a slave nation forever. The struggle here is in the university. The struggle here is in the community. It's against the police and violence. It's against discrimination. It's against the crime against humanity on this beautiful Caribbean island. This is Panama, Vicente Alba, young lord, revolutionary always, from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Que viva Puerto Rico libre.
A new American revolution has begun. Not against the forces of a colonial kingdom, but a rebellion against an oppressor that has risen among us. It is not a foreign invasion we have to fear, rather the threat of a force within our nation that has usurped what was once a dream of having the greatest democracy ever known to man. We now live in a world where the population has grown exponentially, and the planet is running out of resources to sustain us all. We in the inner city and those struggling in the suburban ghettos may not realize it yet, but make no mistake, the people who control the technology and run every enterprise that makes up our world have seen this coming for a long time. the ideas of renewable energy, global warming, the idea of collectively working were purposefully bought out, derailed, demonized, or corrupted in favor of an economic structure designed by a monetary caste system. In a desperate attempt to convince us that we need to maintain that extravagant existence, they pretended we might share in their dream, that we can justify any inhumanity in its name. Out of this blind ignorance was born the curse of slavery. Many of the founders of this nation were themselves Masons. That is not a left-wing or right-wing conspiracy theory. It is a widely known and accepted fact. So then explain to me how a nation founded by men who not only understood the long and complicated history of Europe, but also that of Africa, could permeate such a lie in convincing the American public that one race of men was superior and one inferior. When in fact we know that all the early men, the people who created civilization, every aspect of what we see today, the foundation of all modern human life, were from Africa. The greatest cowardice, of course, came not with slavery itself, unfortunately, but with the excuses for slavery. For if America had been as brave as the Roman Empire and all other empires that had come after her, and claimed, no, we were just stronger, and that's why we took you, then when slavery was over, racism would have probably followed in suit. But instead, it was the social lie, the religious lie that was told, that stayed in the minds of people, that separated one human being from another, in order to distract us from the issues of class and freedom. They created issues around religion and race to dominate the world for centuries to come. Some claim that they respect the culture of life in this country. They cry out for the indignity of children that are slaughtered before they are born. But God has not penetrated their souls, for they have no empathy, nothing in their cold hearts for the hundreds of thousands of lives we have taken in our wars overseas, for that which they call collateral damage, which are the burnt and damaged children of the world. They have no prayers for them, only snide commentary on the internet and laughter in their hearts, and yet you claim to be one with God. We talk about immigration in this country. Might doesn't make right, ladies and gentlemen. It just makes right now. What we are saying to the rest of the world is one day when America grows weak, one day when her legions falter, on a day when her economy crumbles, China, Russia, Europe, whatever power has arisen, all you have to do is come here and conquer us in a few military excursions, and then you too can set up shop here, and in 100 years you can tell every red-blooded American, no, you are an illegal human being. I am the true citizen. I have all the rights. You have no rights. Maybe you forgot how you got this country. Maybe you take for granted the blood, the sweat, the tears that the people who live in practical serfdom shed every day. For we may not run America, but we make America run. We talk about the law, yet how many indignities have been legal in the past? How many treaties with Native American people have we broken? How many international laws have we violated? And speaking of laws, how can a corporation be regulated by a government that is funded and controlled by corporations? How can there be accountability for people who see a profit margin above the lives of Americans, above the lives of human beings in other countries? We have taken the soul out of ourselves and placed them inside machines. My words, of course, will be marginalized, demonized in typical fashion. Anytime you dare to question the power structure, they say you hate America. No. I love this country. I see its beauty every day in its people. And I love it a lot more than those that have abandoned the American worker, that have chose to exploit and try and take away every single benefit that she has. Those that attempt to make excuses excuses for every atrocity committed in the name of supposed freedom. Those who demand accountability from everyone, but offer none themselves. Who favor contracts over lives, who favor invasion and control over organic democracy overseas. The greatest flaw that any intelligent person has is to think that they're smarter than everyone else. And so, as the government has planted its spies amongst us, we have planted our spies among them. They have infiltrated every branch of the American government. They have retrieved names, data, hard numbers, the paper trail that will expose those that truly control this country, those that control the political parties, those that control the oil industry, the energy, those that stand behind the companies, faceless, whose names have never been revealed until today. Yeah. Imagine the word of God without religious groupies. Imagine a savior born in a Mexican hoopty. Persecuted single mother in a modern manger. You crucify him again like a fucking stranger. Tears of the anger worth more than diamonds or rubies. Imagine being locked up since juvie. Imagine changing your life and still going out like Tukey. Imagine niggas talking shit when they never knew me. Imagine a movie that depicted the pain in your life, like them kids in Afghanistan chasing a kite. For most of the world, that's what it's like. Imagine if the woman you're supposed to love for the rest of your life is set to marry someone else at the end of the night. They say you fight the greatest jihad in your heart and your mind, and fight the hardest when you start from behind. So I dream the impossible all the time. Fuck a Masonic design, America's future is mine. Repeat that to yourself, cause if culture's a crime, them numbers tatted on your arm aren't too far behind. They can only conquer you after they murder your mind. So rise up, motherfucker, like the sign of the times. I feel my body weakening, but my spirit is fine. Ready to go to war with devils at the drop of a dime, and fight with my rebel army until the stars are aligned. Nostradamus was a white man's prophet who predicated European supremacist logic, because the pilgrims and the conquistador columns killed more innocent people than Hitler and Stalin. Yes, I guess the fortune teller skipped an anti-Christ or two. Brother, give this to the OGs doing life with you, and pray for the problems with the Pope psychology, so the Vatican will offer an apology. For what? For destroying the people's liberation theology, snatching the spirit of Jesus from people in poverty. Business decisions like keeping people in prison, but had the opposite effect, incarcerating religion. That type of crooked politics imposed on the populace is obvious. If you read the Northwood documents, forget the compliments for what I recorded, and live for revolution instead of always dying for it. Remember, a bullet could never stop me. My legions are led by the spirit of Haile Selassie. Watch me, even if I'm shot in the chakra, I will prosper. Doppler effect, bumping music out a helicopter, telling the Persians dick up Zoroaster, and tell them I came back as the son of Ahura Mazda. Fish out the Philistine Dagon from the shores of Gaza and call Quetzalcoatl flying over La Raza. This is my message to the older gods. I'll sacrifice you all to the revolution like the Romanovs. Lost in the desert like the Hebrews of Israel. The blood clot system tried to kill me like sickle cell, but I survived and I'm alive to fight another day. Cocooned in a coma, I can still hear my mother pray. Sister crying out to God, please let my brother stay. Walking towards the light, but something's pulling me the other way.
Immortal technique. Rise up, young brother. This is not your time to die.
I once knew a nigga whose real name was William. His primary concern was making a million, being the illest hustler that the world ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a father and his mom was a fiend. She put the pipe down, but for every year she was sober. Her son's heart simultaneously grew colder. He started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks looking for hit and run prospects. He was fascinated by material objects, but he understood money never bought respect. He built a reputation cause he could hustle and steal, but got locked once and didn't hesitate to squeal. So criminals he chilled with didn't think he was real. You see, me and niggas like this have never been equal. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He fiended for props like addicts with pipes and needles, and so he felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young man with infinite potential, the product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally, dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoked until his eyes would bleed. But he was sick of selling trees and gave in to his greed. Everyone tryna be trife, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So Billy started robbing niggas, anything he could do to get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Starting fights over little shit up on the block. Stepped up to selling mothers and brothers the crack rock. Working overtime, making money for the crack spot. Hit the jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine. Fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of the block niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs. But when he tried to step to him, niggas showed him no love. They told him any motherfucking coward can sell drugs. Any bitch nigga with a gun can bust slugs. Any nigga with a red shirt can front like a blood. Even Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the club. But only a real thug can stab someone till they die. Standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes. Billy realized that these men were well guarded, and they wanted to test him before business started. Suggested raping a bitch to prove he was cold-hearted. So now he had a choice between going back to his life or making money with made men. Up in the sight, his dreams about cars and ice made him agree a hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be. And so he met them Friday night at 2:45. Everyone tryna be trife, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top.
Some of the best modern films and shows explore identity. If you're anything like me, you'll have probably noticed a trend of films and streaming shows that are progressive in identity projection, but oddly morally empty. Think Emilia Perez, The Acolyte, Ironheart. These works weirdly center on characters who behave shittily, and yet are showcased and marketed, bafflingly, as heroes.
The reason why is because the people that write them are shitty, awful, annoying people. You used to watch movies and play video games to get away from annoying people like that in real life, but now those annoying people in real life have put themselves into video games and there's no escape.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Well, no. All we ever care about is good storytelling, and we don't like second-rate slop.
So, somebody said it's millennials? It is absolutely millennials. My generation is responsible for, I think, 90% of this.
Entertainment written by identity junkies. The difference is storytelling integrity. Does the film earn its insights or just shovel them in?
I'm disappointed in your species.
At root, these stories often reflect a morally relativist worldview born from resentment, filtered through postmodern narrative structures, and decorated with progressive identity politics. A culture that wants to affirm identity, but has lost faith in shared ethics.
This is fine. This is a really good video already. Bro, he's cooking. Like, yeah, I think he's totally right about this. This is why also a lot of these movies and stories immediately fall off and they don't have any sort of like long-term relatability. Like, nobody's going to go back in 10 years and watch any of these stories or watch any of these shows. Because they're just like, it's like McDonald's content.
I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
In Ironheart, Riri Williams, who has an all-expenses-paid scholarship to MIT, somehow squanders all her opportunities, breaks the ethical code by selling academic work to other students, and then joins a criminal gang to make money for her own self-aggrandizement and prestige.
And this is the good guy?
And making an Iron Man suit. In Emilia Perez, the former cartel leader undergoes gender reassignment and reinvents herself, but the moral trajectory is confused. The redemption arc overlaps uncomfortably with the legacy of violence, and there's little appetite for genuine accountability. In The Acolyte, a coven of lesbian space witches try to live their lives only for one of their ambiguously fertilized and birthed young twins to be separated by morally dubious Jedi, and then for one of the grown-up kids to fall in love with a psychopathic stranger who had earlier killed her friends and then go stone-faced and force-choke her mentor to death.
This is being written by mentally ill millennials that are fucking addicted to SSRIs. And the reason why they write characters like this is because this is how they are in real life. They're putting themselves into the stories. But the problem is that when Tolkien put himself into a story, he was a soldier in World War I and he was a professor at Oxford. But when these people put themselves into stories, they are community college dropouts and they're former Starbucks baristas. So I wonder who's going to tell a better story of heroism. Geez, I really wonder. Oh, and they're furries too.
Underpinning is what we might call the trauma theory of identity, that systemic oppression and marginalization don't just condition life outcomes, they shape inner morality. In this framing, characters like Riri Williams or Emilia Perez's ethical violations are reframed as understandable, even sympathetic.
Wrong. Look at Fight Club. Fight Club has that exact same mentality, and people loved it. The problem isn't the idea of theoretical morality inside of a society where you feel oppressed. It's about the characters being unlikable and obnoxious. And I think that you can find a lot of examples, like even Batman is kind of a good example of this as a baseline, that like you're kind of creating your own morality because the world around you won't do it.
Subvert these norms doesn't therefore have to be bad. There is a horrible moral displacement. In this logic, who you are matters more than what you do. If your identity is marked as historically marginalized, then the narrative arc doesn't need to prove virtue through action. Riri
Well,
Williams.
and I think that this is also reinforced by journalism, is that I think journalists and people that are critics, like professional critics, there's like almost a toxic positivity to this, where a lot of them don't want to give negative criticism or negative feedback to shows that showcase like this type of identity politics, because they feel like it's against their worldview. They're captured? Yeah, they've been completely captured. How come unpopular ideas find their ways into shows that represent pop culture in the first place? The reason why is because those unpopular ideas are very strongly motivated. In a lot of the, historically, a lot of revolutions are not actually done by the majority of people. There's a very small minority of people that are incredibly weaponized and militant and aggressive, and those people are the ones that actually cause things to happen. So it's because these people go out of their way to seek these power positions. That's the way, and that's the reason why it happens.
Doesn't need to use her genius ethically to be good. Her genius exists in spite of the system. That fact alone could be treated as morally redemptive, slapping back even if she teams up with a bunch of criminals. This, of course, is a gross and weak abandoning of the idea of a moral. This, of course, is a gross and weak abandoning of the idea of a moral compass, of innate value.